Here I will show you our first feature. Our first feature is the changing the sprite into alternative colors and comparing alternative color sprites together to find, to explore and find the best sprite that we can create. So to get started, the user will have to click on the pink bucket button, which then the computer will prompt for a selection of an object or an area. So let's say I click on this object. Click, click. And the system should automatically be able to gather all the colors that the sprite has. So in this color palette, you would see that the majority of the colors is this wine red, and the secondary colors are this blue and green. Our color palette also represents the amount of color of the object has. So since red wine dominates most of the sprite, it will have appear of a larger area of space in the color palette. An extension of our color palette that makes it special is that it has recommended colors on the corners of the colors in the color palette. So how these recommended colors are generated is dependent on the hue of the color. It will generate some hues that are closest to the color of the palette. So for example, the colors closest to red wine would be purple and pink, and for green it would be dark green and lighter green. So let's just say I like this purple. I can hover over it and the computer will generate a review of what will happen if I pick this color. So since I look at it, I'm like, I kind of like this color. I can click on it, and the computer will automatically create a new palette based on the new color that I've picked. So as you can see, I picked purple, and now my object is purple. Well, the main majority color of it is purple. So let's just say I want to change this color up pretty quickly. Purple doesn't really fit me in the end. I can click on the first color, the second color, and the third color. And a tried color wheel will appear, and I'm able to change all three colors adjacently with the tri-color system. So let's just say I move it around, and I found the colors that I like. And I quite like this. I can confirm, and now I have two comparisons. So what if now I want to make another comparison, but I don't want to use any recommended colors? I can click the add button, and it will create a new alternative color page for me in the comparison window, based on the original sprite that I've created. So let's just say this time I'm going to use the main color palette, and I would only like to change just one color. I can either use the color wheel, or I can put a hex code. Since I'm satisfied with this, I can click confirm. I can close the windows, and now I can have a comparison of the three new objects that I have created. Future animations might include being able to double click on a window and being able to edit that window as the main sprite for momentarily, and be able to save past iterations of colors that I have created.